All right, you guys, so this is the first test drive. This is actually the second test drive. The first time I test drove it, I made it out the driveway and it cut off. And so I had to get it back into the garage and kind of disassemble and make sure that it wasn't anything crazy. I'm still getting like a hesitated start on the starter. I'm thinking my starter may be bad. I may end up replacing the starter. So before I pull out the driveway again, I'm gonna turn it off and see if it starts back up. I do have my Autel here hooked up to it, and I'm just trying to make sure everything is good to go. We got a brand new battery, Duralast. It's a H8 style battery in here. Costs about $250. We also topped off the coolant on the engine, so that way it has full coolant. I thought I saw coolant dripping, so what I want to do is I want to test drive it and bring it back and see if I still see some dripping. I'm thinking there's a hose or something that might be causing this leakage, but again, those are the little things I'm trying to figure out. AC is not operative right now because I haven't put the Freon in, which I'll do that after I test drive it. I wanted to make sure I didn't have to take the motor out again, which I don't see, but it's really quiet. It's very, very quiet. It's very, very smooth. It sounds deliciously good if you wanted to eat an engine. So what I'm gonna do right now, I'm gonna turn it off and make sure I can get a start back. So let's see. All right, just turned it off. And that's what it did last time. It shut off on me, and when I went to start it again, it did that. Which makes me believe that it's a timing issue. Like the crank position sensor isn't acting right. So that's why I wanted to record this and film this. Normally when you can't get a start, sometimes it's your timing is off and it won't turn properly. So here we are with the same problem that we did yesterday. Everything looks good, everything is fine, but when I go, and I got a brand new battery back there, so it has enough, it got like 800 cranking amps or something like that, so it's not that. So I'm gonna double check now my position sensors, crankshaft sensor, and see if that's what we got going on, because it's trying to turn, but it's not actually turning on. Let's try it one more time. Let's see. It's like getting this very, very weak crank. Yeah, that's very, very weak. That might be the starter, bro. Honestly, it might be the starter. It may be the starter is going bad and it's very, very weak. If my starter is weak, it's not turning the flywheel, which is not giving me the crank that I need. I'm thinking that's what we got going on here. If it's not a crank position sensor, I may need a new starter. So I'm gonna go ahead and check that out, order me a starter, and get it replaced. So we don't have the 535 running 100% right now, but I know I can get it started. If I let it sit and it starts, then I'm gonna say that is a position sensor or the timing, which is crazy because it's so smooth. It really can't be the timing. I know I did the timing 100% correct, but yeah, this is where we are right now. My temperature is about 250, so as far as on the dash, it's about 250 degrees. That's normal, where it's supposed to be. Yeah, that's what we got going on right now. We have a no start, but it's not due to gas. It's due to lack of power starting. Okay, got it all buttoned back up, started up and everything, and I immediately got misfires on cylinder 4. So cylinder 6 had none. Cylinder 1 had 2. So I'm thinking maybe the injector, but now cylinder 4 was showing like a high, like 100 and something. So let me see, make sure I connected the cable in there right. Make sure the cable is sitting in there properly. And it looks like, see, you can see that little back there, the injector cable. It looked like it's in there, but something is going on with 4. Is it? Oh, you know what? Well, it's not seated all the way down. I can see that coil pack isn't seated all the way down. And it's not turned right, so let's see. Let's see if that helps out any. I doubt it, but didn't look like it was that high up. I'm gonna check also the connector. Make sure it doesn't just pop out. Yeah, I'm pulling on a little wire, just a little tug. It's not coming out. Cylinder 1, I know if I pull on that, it will tug out because they don't lock in there with that injector. So that injector might be bad, but cylinder 4 was doing a little something. So now, okay. So right now I'm removing the fuel rails, so that way I could, and I have to remove the fuel rails on both cylinder 5 and 6, and also cylinder 2 and cylinder 1. These are the fuel rails for cylinder 5 and 6. I'm gonna set these over here so I don't mix them up, but it's kind of hard to mix them up because they are dedicated to, the way they're shaped, they're dedicated to the specific cylinder. So now that I have cylinder 1 and 2 and 5 and 6 off, I'm gonna go ahead and remove my injectors. So now we're gonna remove the injectors. All right, so I'm back here with the BMW 535, and I have it opened up again because I did have a misfire on cylinder 6, and it kept increasing and increasing. So I changed the coil, and I thought that solved the problem, but I still saw it happening again. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm actually in the process of doing a compression test. I'm gonna try to do a compression test on all 6 cylinders to see if there's something going on with cylinder 6 that I may have missed. I did my compression test on cylinder 1, and we're sitting at about 100 and maybe 65, maybe 170 of compression on cylinder 1. And the way you do this is pretty much you disconnect all your injectors, you take out all your ignition coils, and you take out one spark plug, and you take that one spark plug out, and you put this system into that spark plug hole, and it'll tell you how much compression that cylinder is. So we're good on cylinder 1. I'm gonna go ahead and take note and write that down. Cylinder 1 is at about 170. BMW, again, I got it to start, but I'm not liking the way, I want everything to be 100% pristine. I did notice also that I have a coolant leak on this side still. Now, if you remember from my first video, I saw that coolant leak, and I took apart the heater coil solenoid that allows the heat to travel inside the car to the heater coil inside for heat, and also it distributes, it kind of regulates the heater, the hot water and the cold water, and something over there is leaking. So I'm gonna have to get back over there and fix that because I don't want any leaks. And I noticed that I did have a coolant leak from the sidewall right here, which is not bad. I can fix that. I fixed one of those before. I just gotta figure out, is it a hose or is it actually the actual solenoid? And if it's a solenoid, I'll order it and replace it. So, okay, back at it. Bam.
Look at me, yeah, I'm